I want to talk about Clanfolk. This game comes out July 14th, 2022. It was developed by MabiVsGames and published by Hooded Horse. This game is currently in early access as launching, as reviewing this, but there is a lot here. There is a lot, I think, whatever, because I don't usually get the prices of when things launch unless it's like a AAA game that's physical, like, oh, it's probably going to be like $39, $59, $99. When it's on Steam, they don't usually tell you the price, so I don't know what it is, but I'm assuming this game's either going to be $19.99 or $19.99, $24.99, or $29.99. If it's any one of those prices, I think it's a pretty good game. Hopefully $19.99 at the start though, but I think it's going to be worth the money if it's that price, just saying. So just from looking at the gameplay in motion, looking at the screenshots, the game definitely looks very familiar to games like Rimworld. And I have to say, if you are a Rimworld fan and you love all of the managing, you love building up a colony from scratch, with nothing but the basic tools, rocks at your disposal, to slowly learning how to fish, how to hunt, how to, travel, talk to other people, trade, get jobs, tame animals, and just work towards your technology and managing all the resources and just surviving. You're gonna like this game. It's really high quality. However, just know that there is not any combat in this game, at least not from what I've seen, and I'm not sure if they're going to be adding it in any future updates. But basically, the game is a medieval colony sim set in the Scottish Highlands. So they want you to fish, gather, hunt, farm, and pretty much survive the winter. There's like summer, spring, and August, and each of those are like 10 days a piece. You have to be trading, have children, marry them off, live life, and just, prosper from different generations. Because in this game, you're going to have like seniors, adults, teenagers, young adults, and even kids. And then as time goes on, even your animals, they're going to be growing older and, doing their own thing and all that stuff. So this game is extremely similar to Rimworld's management system, where you're going to be having a full-on UI overhaul of inventory management, storage, different skills, schedules, lots of different things to build. Luckily, even in this early access state that the game launched in, there is a pretty good tutorial. It doesn't teach you everything, but god dang, it teaches you enough to get you started. And I really like it. Started you off with just a basic group of people, and it's saying like, these are your needs. You have to have a place for them to wash, a place for them to drink. You got to go gather bushes. It teaches you a lot of the really necessary things like stockpiles, processing materials, and building stuff for your needs. So there's a lot to cover here. I'm not going to go over every little single thing, and you can really just tell if you played Rimworld and you see from the footage if you're gonna like it or not. Basically that. So what are the features in the game right now? Well, there's no like campaign or anything. It's basically just survival. There's a lot of different sorts of scenarios here. There's the basic easy one where it just gives you like a really balanced amount of characters in a nice setting. Then you have other scenarios like, oh, it's just the kids, no parents, how are you gonna survive? You just have coins, so you have to make use of lots of traders and stuff. And then there's the custom one where you can choose exactly your clan and the names of people and etc. They really recommend doing that only after you have survived winter once, just so you get a really good sense of how the game plays. So what's the big major thing that you're going to be doing in Clanfolk? Like I said, it's surviving. So every single character has needs, they have skills, and they have schedules that you have to work towards. There is a huge UI that just has tons of bars and little charts on everything, so you can see what they like to do, what they don't like to do. You can actually tell them, hey, work at this time, sleep during this time. You can overwork them, they can work with some people, and basically you want to fulfill their needs, whether it be getting better sorts of food to eat. Maybe they want to have some fun, so you make flutes, have them play with others. Maybe they want love, you want to meet other people. But basically at the start, it's just like you don't want to die, so you got to make sure nothing gets set aflame. So you got to be careful what is flammable, what is not flammable. You have to make sure some of the animals stay away. You don't want to hunt the really scary animals. If you have a whole stockpile of food, you have to understand that they are going to go bad unless you process them in certain ways, keep them, away from the rain, and maybe even keep them indoors. You're going to have animals to tame. How are you going to get hens to lay eggs? Keep them safe in a nice area. There's a lot of different ways to get food. You can, like I said, you can get hens, you can gather berries, you can fish, you can get eels, you can hunt for animals, use their hide to make more different sorts of materials, like like leather clothing and stuff like that. So honestly, if you just told me without saying anything, like, hey, this is a really awesome rimworld mod where there's no fighting, it's just surviving, this is it. I'm not even saying that as like an insult or anything. The fact that this game reminds me so much of RimWorld and how addicting it is, it's nice. It's not as challenging, at least, it's not challenging if you play the most basic setting, and if you understand the whole RimWorld addiction and why it's fun. It's just like complete managing, and this is real time. You can pause as you go, but it's so fun. It's like playing like Prison Architect as well. It's like a lot of planning. It's really satisfactory. It's really pleasing when you have a plan. You want to set things done, and you're not constantly being bombarded by giant bugs that attack you or random bandits, just like you would in RimWorld. It's just you and your people, and every once in a while you could build hotels so people could come in, and you could actually build houses and actually have vacant rooms so you can board them, get money, use that money to bring in traders. Then you can have goods that you maybe have run out yourself, like maybe you can buy iron. And then there's other things you can do, such as hiring workers. So maybe you only have like 2 to 3 people in your family. You can have a lot more workers. It's really nice. So this game's good. It's really good. I'm not sure what they're going to be adding in future updates, but honestly, this is a lot. There's not really a research thing, but it's a ton at the beginning, because you start off with nothing, and when you start processing things, when you start gathering new materials, your characters will start getting things that they call ideas. So you can open up the idea screen, and you're going to see a gigantic tree go down of learning what to do. So for example, if you mine a rock, you're going to learn how to make a rock wall. Once you make that, you can make different types of shelters. You get leather, you can learn how to make clothes, and then you keep going down the path with different tools and etc. So the game's really cool. I really like it. So big fan of management simulator games. So don't go into this thinking like, oh, it's insane harsh survival with fighting. No. It's harsh survival for sure, but as long as you prepare for the winter by, getting clothes, getting lots of food, making sure everyone's safe, you're going to be just fine. So, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. It helps a lot. If you haven't already, subscribe for daily videos. If you're interested, all of the footage will be uploaded on my Let's Play channel, and I'm going to be streaming it all on Twitch, so link down below. I would love to see you guys there. Let me know what you guys think of Clanfolk. I was really happily surprised that, it looked like RimWorld, it played like it, but it had its own little twist on it. So yeah, it's a really good game. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.